Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at something many of us love, but maybe don't always fully, understand, the really vibrant world of classic nail polishes. For all ages, actually. Now look, we know gel nails have their fans. They last ages, dry super quick, totally get it. But there's just this unique charm, maybe a kind of freedom, with traditional polish. It's often way easier to get off. And, maybe the best part for some families, kids can join in on the fun pretty easily. It's a big plus, right? So our mission today is basically to unpack the really important insights, maybe some surprising facts from this guide we found, compiled from lots of beauty forums, helping you choose and use nail polish safely, effectively.
And it really does go beyond just how it looks. Like our sources pointed out, nail color can be just a fantastic way to boost your mood, show off your style.
Yeah.
So this deep dive will hopefully show you how to get that great look, but also, crucially, prioritize your nail health in the long run. Making, informed choices about what you're putting on your nails, it genuinely makes a difference.
That makes total sense. Okay, so with that foundation laid, our guide jumps right into some specific must-try products, things that kept coming up in the research. We're talking beloved adult brands, sure, but also some really interesting non-toxic options that are specifically safe for children. Was there, like, a common thread you noticed? Something that made these stand out for both adults and kids?
Well, what's really compelling, I think, is that the focus wasn't just on the color itself. It was on formulations that actually support nail health. So whether it was for adults or kids, the top picks consistently offered these specific benefits beyond just looking good. Things like, easier removal, gentler ingredients, or really emphasizing preventing damage.
All right, let's dive into those recommendations then. Our guide highlights 4 top polishes. First up is the Quick Dry Kids Nail Polish. This one comes up again and again as a parent favorite. And our sources mentioned something really unique about it, didn't they? Something that takes the mess right out. What makes it so good for little ones?
Yeah, the sources really pinpointed this almost game-changing innovation here. This polish is water-based, right? And it's designed to literally peel off like a sticker.
Really? Like a sticker?
Exactly. Which isn't just convenient, it's kind of a breakthrough for child-safe polish because you don't need harsh acetone at all. That's a huge concern for lots of parents. Plus, like you said, no harsh smell, non-toxic, and they come in those fun multicolor sets kids love.
Okay, next, a real icon. OPI Nail Polish. Specifically, their Nature Strong series. You see OPI everywhere, right? Big fan favorite in Europe, the US. Our guide pointed out it's vegan and plant-based. Is this just, a trend? Or is there a deeper reason a giant like OPI is making this shift?
Actually, our sources really emphasize that this series shows a pretty pivotal moment for the whole industry. It's not just slapping vegan on the label. It's about successfully formulating a high-performance polish without those animal-derived ingredients or, a lot of the traditional harsher chemicals. It basically proves that sustainability doesn't have to mean sacrificing shine or how long it lasts. That's a major technical hurdle they've managed to clear. Plus, they're made from non-GMO plant-based formulas. So the ingredients are sourced responsibly, no genetic modification. That really appeals to this growing demand for genuinely clean options. And those luminous shell shades, apparently they're really popular right now.
Interesting. Okay, then there's London Town Nail Polish. This is a brand that really stands out for what people call clean beauty. Products made without that long list of potentially iffy chemicals. London Town really nails this, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. London Town is consistently praised in our sources. It's flagged as pregnancy-safe, non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free. It's enriched with botanical blends, so it's free from many of those chemicals people are actively trying to avoid now. And users also seem to consistently rave about the brush, easy to control, and the colors being really rich and vibrant.
Good to know. And finally, circling back to the kids' options, we have Eind Your Kids Nail Polish. Another kid-friendly choice, also known for that peel-off water-based formula. What makes this one a top recommendation for parents?
Well, this polish is just incredibly appealing for kids, obviously, but also really for anyone who just wants a quick color change without any mess. Our sources highlighted how gentle it is and completely odorless. That's a big one. It's frequently recommended by parents specifically because it's safe and just exceptionally easy to use. Water-based, peels right off, cleanup's a breeze.
Okay, so we've covered what these great polishes.
Mm-hmm.
But the how is just as crucial, isn't it? Especially for making them last and keeping your nails healthy.
Yeah.
Let's talk application. Knowing the right way to do it can really impact how long your polish lasts and your nail health, too.
Exactly. Let's walk through the steps for, a flawless and healthy manicure, drawing straight from the best practices in our sources. First, you'll want to start with a base coat. Now, okay, it's technically optional, but it's really beneficial. It creates this protective barrier, helps prevent staining, that yellowing, and it actually helps your polish stick better and last longer.
Right.
Then you apply a thin, even layer of your color. Thin is the key. And it's really crucial to let that first coat dry completely, like properly dry, before you even think about a second coat.
Patience is required.
It is. Then finally, finish with a top coat. That locks in the color, adds shine, and really helps reduce chipping.
That base and top coat advice, it seems so basic, but I always wondered if it really made that much difference. Our sources clearly show it's key for longevity, huh?
Definitely. A common thread.
Right. Now let's tackle some common questions. Things we all wonder about nail polish, especially how it fits into our daily habits. These came up a lot in the forums we looked at.
Yeah, these are the questions we hear all the time, pulled straight from those beauty forums our guide used. So, first, big one. Will nail polish damage my nails? The short answer, not if you use it properly. The sources really emphasize using those peel-off or non-toxic formulas we talked about. And this is important, letting your nails rest regularly between applications. Think of it like giving your nails a chance to breathe.
Okay, that makes sense.
Then, can you wear nail polish daily? You certainly can, but again, it's generally best to give your nails those breaks in between. Helps prevent yellowing or dryness. Constant coverage isn't always ideal.
Got it. What about harmful ingredients? Is nail polish harmful?
Most polishes are safe when you use them as directed. But our guide specifically advises trying to avoid ones with ingredients like formaldehyde or toluene, particularly for long-term constant use. They're known culprits for drying out nails or causing irritation for some people. So just opting for non-toxic versions is a simple step towards healthier nails.
And the smell. Why does nail polish smell so bad? Sometimes, anyway.
Yes. Traditional formulas contain things called volatile solvents, like toluene. That's usually the strong smell. The fix here is pretty straightforward. Choose water-based or the non-toxic types. They significantly reduce that sometimes overwhelming odor.
Okay. How often should you paint your nails then, if you need breaks?
The general advice seems to be 1 to 2 times a week is often plenty. And try to give nails maybe 2 to 3 days of rest in between applications. Keeps them happy.
And should you always remove nail polish? Or is it okay to leave it on until it chips off?
Definitely remove it, yes.
Great.
Leaving it on too long can trap moisture underneath, potentially leading to yellowing or making nails brittle over time.
Right. Practical tip. How do you actually tell if nail polish is dry? Without smudging it.
The eternal question. A simple trick from the sources. Just gently touch the surface with your fingertip. Very lightly. If it's not sticky and doesn't leave a mark, you're probably good to go. Oh, and for those in a rush, they mention quick dry sprays as an option too.
Useful. And just quickly, general nail care. Anything specific?
Yeah, the sources mention Vaseline. Apparently, it's a great moisturizer for dry cuticles and the nail beds themselves. Important note, though, it doesn't strengthen nails directly. It's really just about hydration.
That's a fantastic run-through of common worries. And speaking of worries, many listeners with kids probably have specific questions, especially around safe use and, let's be honest, the removal process that can be tricky. What did our sources say about kids wearing polish?
Absolutely. Key questions for parents. So, can kids wear nail polish? Yes, they definitely can. But the strong recommendation is to stick to those specially formulated water-based or peel-off kids polishes, like the Ironjour we talked about. And also, probably best to avoid very frequent use. Moderation seems to be the key word.
Okay. And how do you get it off them?
Well, for the peel-off types, it's genuinely as easy as it sounds. You just peel them off.
Nice.
Yeah. For the water-based ones, you can usually just wipe them off with warm water and a cotton pad or cloth. No acetone needed at all, which is just a huge bonus for parents, and it protects those little nails.
What if you're stuck? How to remove polish without traditional remover? For adults or kids?
Right, if you're in a pinch.
Right.
Our sources do suggest you can try things like makeup remover or alcohol-based products like hand sanitizer, maybe even perfume. But, and this is a big but, it's important to know that results really vary a lot. Traditional nail polish remover is still consistently the most effective and efficient way to get it done.
Good to manage expectations there. Okay, so just to quickly summarize those key options for non-toxic and peel-off polishes again, remember, Ironjour is a top pick for kids, water-based, gentle, low scent, easy peasy. And for adults looking for that similar commitment to health, London Town really stands out, low odor, free from many common chemicals. Right, as we bring this deep dive to a close, it feels really clear that being well informed about nail polish, it isn't just about looking good, is it? It's really about making healthy choices, choices that might even boost your mood for yourself and, for your loved ones too. It's kind of a small act of self-care, isn't it? A little splash of joy, a fun way to express who you are.
Absolutely. And maybe that leads to a final thought for everyone listening. If nail care is a form of self-expression, a form of self-care,
Yeah.
what other small daily rituals could we maybe explore? Things to bring a little bit more joy and health into our life. Something to maybe just consider as you go about your day.
Ooh, I like that. What a thought. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. We really hope you feel better equipped now to make informed choices about nail polish. And maybe you're inspired to explore your own sources and just continue your journey of discovery. Until next time.